Mhm. Can you tell me a bit about why you use Instacart? I know you just mentioned that you don't drive, but in addition to that, is there anything else that you would want to add on to that?
Just when I need to not do bulk grocery shopping, but when I just need to pick up a few items instead of going to the store, I would rather just go on and order it online. It saves me time and it's here within a couple of hours, usually less. You know what I mean?
Mhm. So what I'm understanding is that it's mainly a convenience factor for you.
Absolutely, absolutely, yes.
Okay. Are you contemplating switching to another service, and why or why not?
No, I'm not contemplating on switching to another service. I don't know of any other service anyway. I don't know that there's other services out there.
Okay, understood. But if you had the knowledge of other services, would you consider switching over?
Probably not. Um, Instacart is good for me because, like I said, it's convenient, it's not expensive, it's affordable, and I can get my items whatever I order within a couple of hours. So I probably wouldn't switch. No, more than likely, no, I wouldn't switch.
Okay, okay, gotcha. Can you walk me through your typical order placement process on Instacart?
Okay, so I usually just pick a store, and I usually go by because I have done it often. I usually go by what I've already ordered because they always have the option of order again. So I would go and I would look at what I ordered and see if I need any of those items again, and I would start there. And then if there's something that I need that I haven't ordered before, I will just put it in the search bar and just search for it and add it to my cart, and then I go over my order to make sure I'm not missing anything. Purchase, pay for it or whatever. Set up the time, whatever when they can come, pay for it. And what I like about Instacart is while when you check out, you still have the option to keep shopping. Like, oh, I forgot something. Let me go back in. And the other thing that I like about it is that all the while your shopper is shopping for you, they're communicating with you. And they're saying, oh, I can't find this, or they're out of this. Can you want to choose something else? They'll send you pictures. And I like that. I like the fact that the person that's shopping for me, I can talk to them while they're shopping.
Okay, gotcha. I noticed that you didn't include replacements or special instructions in your order placement process aside from post order when the shopper is communicating with you about your choices. Can you elaborate on why you omitted that?
Um, because the options that they had, like if they said they were out of something and they asked me if I wanted to replace it, the item that they chose to replace it, it was much more expensive and it was much bigger. I live alone and I don't need bulk family size food. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have bought things and broke it down and put it in the freezer, but for the most part, I buy single. You know what I mean? And a lot of times when they don't have what I'm looking for, they'll offer me something what may way bigger than what I wouldn't be able to consume. So I usually say, but just forget it.
Okay. But you do not write this in the actual order fulfill the placement process. So let's say you wanted, I don't know, Kellogg cereal, and then they didn't have they. So you put that in your order, and you don't include any replacement options or special instructions. I'd like to know why you do not include replacements or special instructions.
Because I'd rather not have another brand. I want what I'm saying. I want exactly what I have. If you know what I mean. If it's a Kellogg cereal, then that's what I want. You know what I mean. I don't want a off brand or something like or the store brand. You know what I mean. I want that specific thing. Um, like I say, when you say special instructions, what do you mean like special instructions? Like I don't understand when you're saying special instructions.
Yeah. So I've ordered online before as well, and I understand that for Instacart, when you place the order that you want, you can put in a little note for the item. So let's say if you want Kellogg's cereal, you can either get it refunded or say write a little special note saying, if they don't have this, I want Frosted Flakes instead. So that
okay,
would be the
gotcha.
special instruction.
Okay, yeah, I never do that because, like I say, I always want what I, this specific thing that I see. That's what I click on. That's what I want. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, understood, understood. Yeah, I just wanted the clear answer on that. Have you used the replacement or refund system before?
I have. Yes, I have.
Hmm.
I usually every order, I usually always end up replacing one thing and getting a refund from something too. Every order, I always use that. So yeah, I use that quite often. They you know what I'm saying, they definitely are
Okay.
forthcoming when they don't have something. They always tell me I can't find this, but I'm in this section, and they'll snap a picture and be like, "Do you want any of the other items?" And I'd be like, "Well, I think I wanted ice cream sandwiches, but they didn't have it. But they had the ice cream. They had the ice cream bars. So they showed me right in the freezer what they had. I chose the bars. So yeah, I like that they communicate all the while they're shopping with you, and you can tell them omit that, just give me a refund for that, or replace the item.
Hmm. Okay. So what are some of your frustrations with Instacart?
Um, Sometimes, like, when you got your order placed, they tell you, okay, they say your order is like $75 or whatever. Okay, fine. And then you'd be like, well, wait a minute, it's not $75 because you guys refunded my money back for like 3 items. It takes a while for me to see that. I have to wait like the next day, and it makes. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but I have to wait the next day to check my bank account to make sure that they didn't take more money out than, and they never have. But I'm just saying, like, I like to see. If I didn't purchase it, it shouldn't even be reflected in the bill. You know what I mean? It's like they have to readjust things. It's like, okay, whatever I purchased, okay, then you charge me for it. Whatever I didn't purchase for it, I don't see why there's a delay. Is what I'm saying. I don't know why there's a delay when I can't see exactly. Like, say I ordered something for $75, but in all actuality, it only came up to $50 because I omitted a couple things, and a couple things they were out. It takes a while for me to see that on my bank statement, is what I'm saying, and I don't think it should be like that.
Hmm. So you're saying that you would like for that to be updated in real time instead of them taking out 75 right now. You would like that 50 now.
Exactly, exactly.
Okay. Okay. Is there anything else that you would like to change about Instacart?
No, for the most part, I think Instacart is a wonderful a wonderful thing for people like me that don't drive and can't get out to the grocery stores all the time like that, especially for elderly people too. I think it's a good service. I think that's the best thing they could have came up with. You know what I mean? Yeah, I really like it. Sometimes I do. Okay, the only thing I'm gonna say about the Insta, but I think that's because Walmart is an entity in itself. It has nothing to do with Instacart. Am I right? Oh, okay, yeah. So
I think Walmart has their own
right,
fulfillment.
okay, all right, yeah. So no, I don't
Center, you know
know.
what I mean?
No, I wouldn't change anything. But the few things that I talked about, like I said, I really enjoy it, and I utilize it as much as when I can. But if I have to, I utilize it all the time. Like I say, at least a couple of times a month, I utilize it.
Yeah. Okay. Can you tell me about the last two times that you've given a less than 5-star rating to a shopper?
Oh, one time I used Instacart for I want to say Home Depot. I ordered something from Home Depot and I did it through Instacart. And my Instacart my Instacart account is set up through my Google account, and my Google account is set up through my YouTube account. You know what I'm saying? So I got my YouTube name on there, but and I think that's how you guys found me, because you seen that I had an account with YouTube, so you was able to find the videos or whatever, right? So when I ordered what I ordered from them, and the lady came and delivered it, it said Sister D Kite. And I'm saying, lady, use your brain. No one named their child Sister D Kite. Like, that's, my name is Deborah Kite. You know what I mean? And I was like, here's my ID. And I tried to show her I said, that's my YouTube channel name. And she wasn't going to give me my product. I'm like, lady, if you don't give me my stuff, I said, I'm not going to give you a good rating. She was sitting there arguing with me. I said, really? You really think that I have an ID that says Sister D Kite on it? I don't. My name is Deborah. Okay, and here's my ID. And I showed her the receipt and everything on my phone. She still didn't want to give it to me. But finally, she gave it to me. And I gave her a bad rating. I did. I don't think I rated her at all.
Okay. And then the other time, because the question was the last two times.
Oh, no. Okay. I only did it once. I never gave anybody a bad. I never had a bad experience when it comes to the grocery stuff. I never had a bad experience. They're very cordial. I leave the instructions for them to leave it in my hallway. They'll take a picture of it, send me a text saying, okay, I left your groceries in there or whatever. Everybody's been really, really nice. Nice. I can't really give anybody. I only gave one person a bad. Actually, I didn't give her anything. I didn't rate her at all.
Okay. Can you go through the process of rating a shopper? So that time that you rated that shopper poorly, could you walk me through what you did exactly?
Like I said, I didn't rate her at all, but I can tell you how I rate them, how I do the good ratings. Well, because Instacart sends you, they ask you for your feedback, and they say, how was the performance? How was the shopping? I always, you go through the spills. You rate the shopper, the items, how it was delivered. Did I get all my items? You know what I mean? So you have to go through. They send you a link to do that.
Can you share why you wouldn't leave a written review? Because I noticed that you didn't mention anything about writing commentary.
I don't know. And that's not a reason why. I mean, I could. If it helps that person out and it's better to do that. Honestly, I don't know. See, I'm not that technical, so I don't mind rating them. And I always want to give them, 5 stars or whatever for their jobs. I know that's how they get the recommendations to go out and get the stuff and bring it to you. I understand that. So I will help anybody out by doing anything. But you know what? I'm a fast-paced person. I like to boom, 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 get it done and be over with it. You know what I mean? So once everything is done, I'm done. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go back and let me go write a comment or whatever. I just don't do stuff like that. But I can. It wouldn't hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand. So you just touched on this briefly when you just answered my previous question, but whenever you rate a shopper, I know you only rated them, you didn't really rate, but if you were to rate a shopper, can you tell me what you believe happens afterwards?
I think that I don't know how the shoppers are. I mean, I don't know if they have a set schedule, or I don't know all that. But in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, if I give this person a good rating, then they're always going to be like, oh, I have somebody that ordered from Instacart, and I want you to come and do the shopping and bring it to her because you always get 5 stars. That's what I'm thinking. That's how it works. But I don't know. I don't know if that works like that. But I'm thinking, I want to give somebody a good rating so they can always get recommended, so they can always have their job, and they can always be the one like, yeah, she's the best, she's always the one, or he's the best, or whatever. You know what I mean? They're very efficient, and they always got your stuff there, before they even say you're gonna get your stuff. So yeah, let's always get the people that do an excellent job. You know what I mean? So that's what I think that's what happens. Am I right or am I wrong? I don't know.
Okay, I'm not supposed to tell you this because, it's supposed to be an unbiased interview, but only Instacart actually knows what happens in their algorithm, but it is widely believed and experienced among the shopper community that even going from a 5-star rating to a 4.99, a 0.1 difference would drastically change their ability to see the batch quality of the available batches, and then you get terrible batches, the ones that nobody wants to do.
Okay.
So a lot of people depend on this for their livelihood. Some of these people, they're doing this full time,
Right.
and just getting that one negative rating can dramatically decrease their earnings for that week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So yeah, that's why we.
Hey guys, I know I didn't do my intro, but I started this interview. I'm being interviewed by Grace. I don't know if I can show you guys her.
Hi.
And she's interviewing me. She's interviewing me on my Instacart experience. So I just want to let you guys know what I'm doing. I'm sorry I didn't do an intro. I love you guys. You guys know I love you. I love you so much. But I will be talking to you guys really, really soon, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.